up there, and you can actually operate the heating from up there.
Right.
But that's on the phone signal, so the caravan needs to be within an area that's got the phone signal, and you've obviously got to be in an area where you can get signal.
Right.
Okay, so if we scroll up to system settings, so this is what you need to do when you first connect Bluetooth. So once we've done this, it will recognise it.
Right.
So you don't need to do this every time, but obviously well, I've gone past it.
You disconnect the battery presumably, or does it still hold it then?
No, it will still hold it then.
No.
Bluetooth pair. Right, so if you get a new phone, you need to pair it up again, and obviously this is where you need to go. So system settings, select Bluetooth pair, press the select button. Right, what we need to do, if you just go, see the Bluetooth icon in the centre there, that's it, tap on that. Right, I press that one there, it says Bluetooth active, you'll see a blue light flashing. Press search control panel, which is the second grey button down, that's it. You'll see the little blue icon come up. Is this an iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just be ready to press pair when you click on. So click on that one there now, and it comes up quite rapid normally. Press pair, that's it. Hopefully we got that. There we go. So you see at the bottom of the screen we've got a strong signal.
Right.
It's green. So now we can communicate with this. Right, so what I'll do, I'll just come out of there now. So if you remember heating settings, we'll go into that now. At the moment it says control manual, so you're controlling the heating from here at the moment on the actual heating control panel. If I select timer, which is, I can set a timer on here, or app. So exit that settings, it will set to app now, that will go off. He says hopefully.
Connection
There we
error,
go.
please reconnect.
Yeah, it does drop out for a second. Just press done. If you just tap on that little signal bit that's got a red cross on it now, that'll come up with that. Search for control panel again. You'll see the little blue icon come up. That's it. So this is what you do each time you go into your van then. And that should come up with a strong signal now. Hopefully we'll be able to communicate. I was thinking about it.
Because we're used to this, because at home...
There we go. Yeah,
Right.
so we're ready to go now. So the first one you come to is power. So you just tap on the battery one. So when the screen becomes clear, that's when you can operate anything. So you could switch your 12 volt systems on and off from here. Obviously we're connected to leisure battery. You can set an AC limit from here. You can also update the data quicker by pressing that one there. You can see on the little sliders across, even though they're not sliders, that's showing the leisure battery voltage. It's also showing the amps of what's going out as well. Okay, if you just press back on that one, we'll go over. Next one is water. So you'll see the grey ones, they don't apply to this one because obviously we haven't got a water tank, a fresh water tank that is.
No.
So with the water pump, I'd just be very cautious in switching these things on and off when you're not in control of what the taps are doing.
Yeah.
Because if you've left taps open, you go, oh, I'll just press the water pump on, see what you can end up with water all over the place. So just be cautious with that. But I think it could be quite useful if you remember, if you go into fill your Aperol, and you think, oh, I forgot to switch the water pump on. Normally you're knocking on it, switch the water pump on. You could be just outside, you could actually switch the water pump off outside as long as it's still connected. Okay, just press back. So the next one is heating. So this, at the moment we're still talking to it Bluetooth, so you need to be obviously within the vicinity of the van to be able to do this. So what you'll see is you've got the options of timer 7, so you've got 7 individual days you can set a timer for, or timer 1, which is set 1 day for every day.
Right.
You've got options of also override as well. So override, so you can see at the moment the heating system's off because it's not. There's no timer set on the screen here. It shows a little clock. So because there's no timer set, obviously the heating's not coming on because it doesn't need to. So if you imagine now you're gone out for the day, your timer was set to say come on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because that's where you think, well, we'll be coming back around about that time. You're out at 1 o'clock and it's freezing out, so you think, oh no, I'm coming home. Coming back to the caravan. So what you can do, if you press override, that's it. You can set what energy you want. So if you select, just tap gas and tap 1 electric. That's it. So just tap the next one. So in the smaller one, you've got operation of how long it's going to operate for, so which is 1 hour. We'll leave it at that. The centre one, if you just tap that one, that's going to set your temperature. So if you just scroll them up to say 25. That's it, and press done. So that's now selected the temperature you want it to be. There is water heating as well, but we'll leave that for the moment. Then you just press start. So you can do this remotely as well. So obviously again we're still just talking to it here. When that becomes clear, that would have sent a signal. You should see the heating pan come on, there we go. So it's now communicating with that.
Yeah.
It will set to, if you look at the control panel on here, it's got the override flashing up on there as well.
Right.
Heating's come on. If I just press the menu button to see what we set. So we set 25 degrees.
Yeah.
We didn't set any water heating.
No.
We set a 1 kilowatt on electric and gas. Okay, so that will then run for an hour. So hopefully by the time you get back to the van, it'll be nice and warm. Yeah. To switch it off, all you do is just tap override again, and that will switch it off.
Alright.
Okay. So you see, heating panel's gone off again now. What you also see, you see these two little icons here, which is just still showing play at the moment. So that heating, it's got a play symbol. That's to say heating's running. That's it. It's gone off now.
Oh, yeah.
And then water heating has got a stop symbol. Obviously, that's to say it's obviously not operating at the moment. Okay.
Right.
And you'll see it's gone back to timer now. All right. If you just come back out of that one, then. Next one is lights. So the light bulb. So you'll see these icons here are pretty similar to the one down the side of your control panel.
Right.
What you've actually got is two dim light buttons when it comes clear. So what you've got is dim 1 is over the bed, dim 2 is at the front end.
There we go.
Okay, so you can switch them on or off. You've got the dimmers, dimmer levels there. If you just tap dim 2 to 100%, that's it. So you see above there, that's it. If you tap it at say 5%, you'll see it go back down again. That's it. So you see that when it becomes clear, it should dim down again. There we go. So you can do this remotely as well. So if you want to scare the person who's in the van next door, you think, well, I'm sure they've gone out and the lights are going. You think the electric's fluctuating or whatever. So again, you can switch awning light on as well if you want to from there.
Right.
So you on the way back to your van, it's obviously getting dark. You can switch the awning light back on, or you can switch your lights on. So all that's ready for you when you get back. Right, just press back now. So what we've also got is remote. So that one in the centre with the blue one is remote. And what you'll see is everything's all grey at the moment. But so we need to connect first before we can operate that. So if we just come back out of there, go to head and shoulders. So it's nothing to do with washing hair or dandruff. Right. So when you registered, or if Gareth registered with Swift Command, he would have put an email address down and a password. Now, hopefully you know the password. Otherwise, we're going to be struggling a bit. So all you need to do is tap in your email address. Can you remember setting a password?
Yes.
You can.
Yeah.
That's right. So
Yeah.
all you need to do is put the email address and the password.
Oh.
Which is always fun on these little phones. That
Yes.
I have all sorts of fun trying because I end up with pushing too many buttons on it,
Yeah.
or too many. Oh no, I didn't want that one.
No, takes forever.
Yeah. I prefer the computers. You've got big buttons to press,
Yeah.
buttons to press it, and you can see it as well because it's a bit restricted to what you can see on
I
these
bought a
things.
little dabber.
Yeah. They make it
Yeah.
a lot
Bought it
easier.
for crispy, didn't use it. But
No.
No. Problems with them things, you end up losing them. But it's like, oh, well, I'll put that there.
All different places there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all different in yours.
Oh, is there? Stupid boy.
Oh, so they're never standard, are they? Because on
No.
my phone, you have to go onto symbols and then define that, and it's right. We there?
No.
No?
Oh, it's gone right at the front. Oh, obviously
Look at
tapped
that.
something wrongly.
Oh, you managed to touch something different. That's the thing. You only need to touch something else on the screen.
Should get you to do it.
So I do. Do you want me to?
Yeah, because they're quite fiddly on these.
Yeah.
The smaller the screen, the worse ones. Yeah. This is not raining yet. Oh, it was horrendous yesterday. I was with Andover yesterday. It was hammering it down outside. Luckily, we're under cover. Otherwise, it would have been. When they were building the roof on this, I had to do handovers outside. And it's like you were running into the caravan. Quick, get in the caravan! To get soaked. It's just a lot nicer now. We've got a roof over our heads.
Yeah.
It's just getting two here. That obviously can get wet now. But.
So
Right. So yeah, if you've done that in your password, you don't need to. It will pre-populate all the rest of the stuff for you.
Right.
So if you just press Get Vehicle Details. There we are. So your camera's just come up. You see that? Look. Tap on that, and that will go to the top of the screen. There we go. And press Save. So what that will also do is, if you've got Bluetooth on, that's it done. It will actually switch off the Bluetooth, which we haven't quite done yet. So
Alright.
just come back out of there. Or if you notice, all the rest was populated, but
Yeah.
just go back into Remote, which is the blue one in the centre. So you can see these other ones are blue now.
Right.
Okay, what you've got also is the other ones that you can operate remotely, obviously are not lit up at the moment. So if you just press update, so what that's done now is switched. You can see that the Bluetooth's gone now. It overrides that, it will go via the phone signal now. As long as it will connect.
Because we're lucky to get one bar at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Living out in the
Well,
sticks.
that's the other thing though. If you're on a site which has got bad signal anyway, you're not going to be able to communicate it with
No.
it. Yeah. Sometimes we have problems, issues here because of the girders and stuff like that. The signal's bouncing around a bit. And
Of course.
it doesn't like it too much. Actually, sitting in here, hopefully it's going to communicate with it. We've got 4G on there as well, so it's.
I know.
What's it going to do it now?
Perhaps you
We've
should
been
go
doing so
outside.
well up to that point.
Yeah.
We've got these things with technology. Has it got a signal?
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
four
4 bars.
Yeah.
4 bars and 4G.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that say?
There has been a problem.
Yeah. Let's just tap on that. Let's just try it again. Just press the update button again. It might just be because we're undercover here. That's the. We do have. If anything, it is the iPhones that do tend to have fun with. But
Yeah,
as I
so-
said, it's there we go.
Ah,
there we go.
okay.
So,
Oh, so
you can
it's,
see it's got all the other remote bits there as well now.
Yeah.
See, I can't see the heating one. Strange. No, I can't see heating on your app. No. Just press update again. There we go.
Ah,
there we
right.
go. Yeah,
Okay.
that's so strange. I was like, I've
Done
never seen it
half
be
a
like the
job.
heating. Yeah. So you've got the same with the heating. So all these bits you can do remotely now. You've got the heating bits there. You've got your dimmer lights. Look, you also got your power on and off. Also, what you've got is locate. If you just tap on locate, that will show you where you've left your caravan. So it'll come up with a map. Hopefully, it should say South Blazer next to it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can just scroll up and down on the map just to see that. You can also get history of where it's been. Okay.
Right.
So if you forgot where you put it, right, if you press back, you can also see levels of. It's more or less going to be just battery levels really on this
Yeah.
one. History of levels, dealer, so that'll show all details and phone numbers or whatever you need to do. Also, that's more or less everything else that's similar to that. If you just come back out of there, what you've also got you can actually talk to then is your manual. So you just tap on that.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, so you can upload your manual even though that's there. But obviously you need a
Right.
Wi-Fi to get that onto your phone because it's quite a big. You see how big the book is.
Oh, right.
It's quite a thick book.
And that's all English.
Yes, that's all. Yeah, so
They
if you haven't
usually
got
that thick,
yes,
because you've got Chinese and-
but it might have a few other obviously things because it obviously does a few different models anyway. It'll
Yeah.
have different heating systems as well on there, but and so you can upload that onto your phone as well. If you come back out of there, so that's recognise your obviously caravans are the right manual for that. Alerts, if you have a look at that one. So this will send you alerts. If you press load, that will light up. That's it, the one that's blue there. That's it. Tap on that. That will load all the rest up. Okay, so that's obviously you can see all them though, all them now. So the one thing I would just be cautious on, it says frost alert, right?
Right.
If you're relying on that to tell you it's cold, obviously, and you've left water in your van,
Get
just
out
be
quick.
careful. Yeah. So it's best to make sure you are draining it down. Don't rely on that to tell you it's your van is now freezing. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, just come back out of that one. I think that's more or less it. Or you got the Swift one, which is your Swift website, Swift TV, which shows you the models, videos of the models and things like all the new models that may be coming up. Also, there's a forum on there which you can talk to other people with the caravans and how much they're enjoying it.
What's that?
And that's
What's
just
that
that's a tracker. So
Ah.
you can subscribe to a tracker. Okay, which I think is about £90. Obviously, insurance company will be quite happy if we've got a tracker.
Yeah.
It will let you know if the van starts moving. As long as you set it, it will let you know it's been moved.
Right.
Okay, you set it. So obviously you subscribe to it. You've got your fob, which I didn't quite explain before. So you've got a torch on the top button. See that there? To set your alarm. There you go. One beep on. That would also set your tracker as well if once you've subscribed to it.
All right.
Okay, so press it again, 2 beeps off. Alright, then you've also got Orny light, as I said. You can switch your Orny light on and off in there as well. And it's also, you've got the alarm program button there as well. Okay, key wise, you've got one that does all, so you've got one as spare.
Right.
Okay. Right, have you got enough information in your